Hi everyone, it's Sonia Farrell here from All Heart by Sonia Farrell, Pets Portraits by Sonia Farrell. Thank you for joining me today. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk today. This is the beautiful Puss. Her portrait is just about to leave to go to her forever home. It's been such a privilege to paint this beautiful face. It's not the first time I've painted her. But I think every time I've seen her photos, she just gets more and more beautiful and really inspirational to paint. So it was just such a pleasure to paint this sweet girl. She's being celebrated in purples and blues. The background is green and yellow, a little bit of blue in there as well. And all those colors have like a bit of significance. So from from the point of view of Puss's personality, like that, purple speaks of her sense of dignity and the ability to be able to rise above all those who are in the home that she's like just a little bit aloof but part of as well. Just a very regal sort of feel. She has had a lot of like canine brothers and sisters, so I think brothers, yeah, just brothers. And she would just she'd be part of the clan but not part of the clan, so she'd be there and just very happy to do her own thing. I will actually go through because I've actually had because she's been part of the sheltered pet collection. It hung on display for a few weeks in the Creative Hearts Art Gallery, and I've done like a normal like a description that goes with the labels. That doesn't normally happen with all my pet portrait commissions, but because it was such a special initiative, I collaborated with Animal Welfare League. It was around Animal Welfare Appreciation Day in November 2022, so it was a really big project. It spanned a number of months and it was really fun to do and fun to be part of. So Puss's portrait was just for me a real significant part of the collection as well, because she's just such a gorgeous girl. And even while she was on display in the gallery, a lot of people just were drawn to her artwork because she's just quite mesmerizing. Her eyes are quite mesmerizing, and you can sort of feel the sense of adventure. So the green speaks of the sense of adventure. The blue speaks of just her ability to just be very calm and just very. She wasn't fazed by the outdoor life of a farm, or I don't know that it's a farm, but like a big wild, in inverted commas, wild property, and yeah, unfortunately she's no longer with us, but lovingly remembered and celebrated by her parents. So I'll read you the narrative, so forgive me if I don't have eye contact just for those few minutes. Puss, the beautiful snugglebug, chillaxed, loving, smoochy and adventurous. Although surrounded by canine fur brothers, Puss was very happy to be doing her own thing, not fazed by the adventures of the outdoors. Puss would often share afternoon walks with the family, so they explored their property, shadowing her favourite person in the world, her mum. Puss is lovingly remembered and celebrated. So I'm very happy to be getting Puss's portrait off to forever home. Just a little bit about the medium that I've used here. Typically I do my pet portraits in acrylics. I have now with this collection explored the world of watercolors in a professional sense. I do teach watercolors and I teach acrylics and a range of other mediums. Mixed media is my thing. I love it. But this is the first like significant collection from a professional point of view that I've done in watercolors. It also features a bit of texturing in the background, which you don't necessarily see, and it was more about just creating like the sense of unevenness in the canvas finish, to create that intuitive understanding of how pets lives can be impacted by the lives of their families, that it's not always like bed of roses. Sometimes it can be a bit tough, these families out there, and this is aligned with the animal welfare appreciation. There's animals out there that perhaps are surrendered or abandoned, it was in no ways the case here, but surrendered or abandoned just because things have got so tough for families. And it's not that the families are at fault, their circumstances may have changed or something like that. So it's just really an understanding and appreciation for how tough things can get, and that these little fur babies are so reliant on the humans to create this safe environment for them. So it's just an appreciation of those organizations that step in and help out at those times. So thank you to you guys. If there's anyone listening that's associated with those businesses and those organizations, I just really appreciate you. So thank you for joining me once again. I really have loved painting Puss's portrait. She is just an adorable girl. Just the most magnificent eyes. They were really amazing golden yellow. And yeah, she's just very fluffy and just beautiful. I love her tail. It was like the thing that just captured me with this photo. I was so happy that Melissa is such a good photographer. Like she did an amazing job just capturing this beautiful fur baby in this surrounds with that tail. Reminds me of a peacock feather or something. Just beautiful. Anyway, I'm jabbering along. Thank you for joining me. Please have a look on my website for more. I've got a gallery of past portraits. I do custom portraits a lot, but I also do pet art. So if you're keen on having a look at what I have in place already, there might be something there that's amazing, that fits or suits your need. And I also do other types of art. So pop onto my website, have a look around. I also do classes, so there's also information there, so feel free to browse. All right, that's enough of me. If you like this, please like and subscribe. That would be awesome. Okay, all the best. God bless. Bye.